We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. On today, Faithful Acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is, from Cholula, you know her face. Whoever she is, it's on all the bottles. We have the sweet Habanero. Pretty, 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 pretty. Good labels. You always know what you're getting. They're very adept at their branding. Anytime you see a wooden cap, you know what you're in for, as long as it says original or sweet habanero. Not even that. As long as it says original on the bottle. Their variations I find less workable. Certainly the original is by far one of the, I think, truly great mass market hot sauces. All right, let's take a look at the ingredients. This is the newest spin to the Cholula line, and I might go through and see if there's any others I missed. I have done the noxious chili garlic. You can look for a video there. I have done the chipotle, and I believe there's a video up for that as well. You can find all of those in the hot sauces playlist, or you can go right to the blog from the link in the description below for the written review of this one, and then go to the table of contents and search it that way as well. I try to make it as easy as I can for all of you out there. All right, so we've got the water, habanero, salt, natural dehydrated pineapple. Interesting. Oh, pineapple juice. Yeah, that makes more sense. We got carrot. We've got... oh, carrot powder, sorry. We've got sugar, vinegar, xanthan gum, garlic, spices, ascorbic acid, citric acid, I believe, and natural flavors. So, what's really interesting about this sauce is that I think it is, and I mentioned this in the written review, bottles are all identical as usual. So I think it's really kind of fascinating that they have come up with a sauce that is more of a sweet hot than anything, a tropical sweet hot, fruit forward sweet hot. Let's take a look here at the sauce. You can see it pours a little thickly. This, I mean, this works fine for it though. And here we have it in the spoon. It's sort of this, I guess this is almost a brownish sort of color, I would say, a light brown. I mean, it looks fine. Not what I would say is too appetizing. I can already smell the pineapple from here. It's like they've really got a very strong concentrated pineapple aspect to this. And that, I think, is by far the most forward flavor here. I mean, it's not even close. And I don't know if they meant to do that, because some of the other ones, it's like they had the original sauce and they're like, hey, let's throw these in here, but let's also have the original be prominent. Again, the original for this one, to me, doesn't read through very strongly. This is, from a Mexican sauce company, this is a fairly straightforward fruit-based sweet hot, which is just kind of an odd sort of pivot, I guess, in a lot of ways. But all right, let's get into this. Garlic. Actually, I got some habanero that time, surprisingly. Tons and tons of the pineapple. A little bit of the back end of the original that time. It's kind of, the majority of those definitely have pineapple. In fact, the aftertaste is pretty much pineapple too. This is also a lot hotter than I would have expected. I mean, it's not, you know, I'm not on fire and nothing like that. But this is way, way hotter than I would have thought Cholula would have ever put to market. It's just such a surprising sauce in a lot of respects. And I came across it by accident. I'm really glad I did, though. This is I think, a pretty wonderful sauce. And like I said, Cholula Original, I mentioned in the review, I mentioned it elsewhere. I used to have that constantly when I had lunch at the college cafeteria back during my college schooling days. So I had a salad with ranch dressing and this. Not this, sorry, this didn't exist, but the original. So, like I said, probably gallons of Cholula I've gone through. I really like that combination. Cholula is, like I said, just a really solid sauce. All right. So, I went to a taqueria near me, and they have a drive-through. Why I went there. And we've got some al pastor tacos, one of my all-time favorites. And so we've got here, make sure we didn't wind up with any onions in here. Okay, so let's take a look at it. I'll show it to you. We've got pork, we've got radishes, we've got cilantro, we've got pineapple in there as well. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Got some limes. I don't think we're gonna use it. Maybe I'll use it on one. I usually don't use the limes. I also got a side of rice and a side of beans, and this is their hot sauce. I've never actually eaten there before. I have no idea what to expect. I wonder if okay. So I wonder if I should maybe I'll put those on this side. Yeah, yeah. All right, you know what? All right, let's do this real quick. I want to get a baseline for all this stuff. Maybe I won't be having any of this. All right, rice is fine. Let's put that over there. And beans. Let's try those. These should probably be okay too. Beans generally. These are like runny and chunky at the same time. Kind of weird. All right. Those are fine too. All right. Am I going to eat all this in this whole video? I don't know. A lot of stuff here. So we got rice, we got beans, we got the tacos. Let's go. Let's actually see if we're going to use any of this. No. Nope. We're not. Nope. It's supposed to be the hottest one they had, but you know, restaurant hot sauces can be really hit or miss for me. So am I supposed to... Didn't put enough radishes to actually put in the top. I guess I'll just have it separate. All right. We're going to get a feel of this al pastor taco by itself. All right. So, it's flavored pretty well. Definitely is not off the trompo though. This is not quite al pastor. All right, let's sauce up one of these babies. Let's sauce up some of the rice, sauce up some of the beans, and let's just whip through here and see what we have. We'll start with the rice. That's bad. Try the beans next. No. That's no good there. So it's one of the odd things when you have a Mexican style sauce that's not good on your fairly stereotypical Mexican style foods. All right, let's go with this taco. That's good. Definitely, it's really good on tacos, on al pastor. Al pastor, of course, utilizes pineapple, so it should be a pretty natural fit. I'm not surprised at Cholula for doing a habanero. They're long overdue, in fact. I am surprised it's sweet. And I wonder if that was the design, was to go for an al pastor thing. I don't know. I'm not going to second guess them, but this, of course, I might put a little bit of their sauce on it, off camera. I've still got Tom Missoula. Tom Missoula I think I need to get more of, though. Well, I think I have one or two. I need to look. I think I have one or two Mexican-style sauces to go. But once those are done, I think I might just gravitate towards the Tom Missoula as my go-to Mexican-style sauce. I certainly like the El Rey. Certainly like the Mexico Lindo. The extra habanero anyway. But I think for an all-around, just generally flavorful and excellent tasting sauce, it's really hard to beat the Tom Missoula. Oh, I forgot to put lime on. I'll put lime on the next one. Don't let me forget. I want to try to get some of this. This is very oily, and I'm not a big fan of oily, greasy tacos, so I'm going to try to pull this a little bit this way. Really good. Again, seeing chunks like this, it's hard for me to say it's al pastor, because I believe that al pastor involves a trompo. If you don't have one, or you're not using one, flavor is quite good though. No problem there. Cilantro, the pineapple, very solid. I'm really baffled by this radish, so it's just there. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it. Alright. Last one. We'll do up the lime this time. Actually, that, I'll juice out that one. Let's do another one. There we go. Alright, we'll see how this is with the lime. So I've had it by itself. With this, I'll get some more of that on there. And maybe that's what they're trying to do, is they're trying to make more of an overt branch to, chicken strips, pizza, stuff like that. Not predominantly Mexican food. But to actually make something that doesn't go with Mexican food when you're primarily known as a Mexican hot sauce company, it's just, I find it puzzling. The sauce is excellent though. You can see I'm wailing through this. Alright. So this one is with, See, look at how greasy this is. Can you see that? Here. Look at that. The whole thing is wet with oil. Ah. Tortillas are good. It's overly oily though, I don't like that. I'm not a big fan of lime, so I gotta prefer it without. Not bad though.
I chase all this stuff down.
This is so incredibly oily. If this sauce is too sweet, definitely the lime will cut down that a little bit. It is very sweet. This is unquestionably a sweet sauce. It paired very well with this. In fact, honestly, depending on how much you like pineapple, it might be overly sweet for some people. I like pineapple. I think my favorite way is to grill it. Put a little bit of salt, a little bit of brown sugar, some tiny bit of olive oil. Let it marinate in there and then throw it on the grill. That's a slice of heaven right there is what that is. Alright, we'll address that off camera. Alright. So yes, Cholula Bebopalula Sweet Habanero. Fantastic. As long as you like sweet sauces. Obviously, I'm a big fan of sweet hots. Fruit-based sweet hots. I don't, are they my favorite? Maybe they were my favorite. I don't know. They're in there somewhere. I certainly like them a lot. I've had a lot of them. No question about that. And this is, like I said, this is really an unexpected move from Cholula, but it is a great one. This is, can I say it's equal to the original? Probably not. But I think it is a very strong runner-up in terms of what is the best sauce in their lineup. This one has way more heat, but I mean, it's almost a different category, and it sort of defies comparison. Certainly the original is better than the other two spinoffs that I've had anyway, the chili garlic and the chipotle. This one, there just isn't a lot of overlap to compare them. I mean, other than Al Pastor, and I would find them, I think, probably equal in Al. Yet, actually, I shouldn't say. I think I would prefer this one in Al Pastor because I do like to have a bit more heat. But I couldn't use this for, say, for instance, breakfast, like scrambled eggs and stuff like that. I don't want this level of sweetness in that kind of food. So, you know, this is kind of like closing some doors and opening others. I think it's probably the best way of looking at this. So, definitely, if you like tropical fruit-based sweet hots a lot, this is a really solid one to get to. It's a really well done. Like I said, it sort of defies my understanding a little bit of why they made that move, but for what it is very, very good. I think I gave this one let's say a 7, which is, if you look at some of the breakdowns of reviews, the average review at the time of filming right here is 4.55 something or other. So a 7 is, you're starting to get into the rarefied air a bit with this. So definitely very, very solid. This one is slightly more expensive than I think some of the other variants are, which I find a little bit interesting. But honestly, prices are wonky across the board with literally everything these days. So, you know, take that with a massive pillar of salt, I guess. But yeah, definitely this is well worth a go. Absolutely, just don't expect it to be a Mexican-style sauce, because it really isn't. So we'll leave it at that. But there it is, the Cholula Sweet Habanero Hot Sauce. Now go forth in peace.
to serve the flame.